and welcome back to another video on my channel. I am so excited to be back, you guys. If you haven't seen my last video, I did kind of a silly skit as to where I have been this past year. So I'll have that video linked in my iCard. You can also check the links down below to watch it. It turned out pretty funny. Yes, I am officially back. I wanted to do kind of a Q&A with you guys, so I thought it'd be fun to just kind of like reconnect, chill a little bit, kind of talk about where I've been this past year, why I haven't really been making videos. I think this channel is gonna have a lot of fun, different content, stuff that's different from like my family channel over on Daily Bumps, and just ways that I can like talk to you guys and kind of connect as Missy instead of like a mom on Daily Bumps and to my boys and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to be back. I hope you guys are excited too. I know it's been a long time, and I know that I'm a little bit nervous because I'm talking a lot with my hands. So obviously you can tell I'm a little out of practice, but you know, we're just gonna start making videos and get back in it, and I think it'll all go well. So yes, I wanted to start with a Q&A, and I know I need to slow down. I do Q&As every once in a while over on my Instagram, and sometimes I don't get to all the questions, but you guys ask such great questions. So I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do a Q&A on my channel. And this first one is just a great one to start with. It's from Alexis SD 2019, and she said, why did you stop posting on your channel? The reason I stopped posting on my channel, it's a bit complicated. I mean, to be honest, life did really start to get really crazy and picked up as my kids got older from like babyhood, when they weren't just like going down for naps and then I could film. It got a little more hectic. To be honest, last year our music studio opened up, and that was really exciting because we had spent at least 2 years prior basically building a full-fledged music studio down the street from us. And so when it opened, it was basically go time. And so Bryan has been working at that studio nonstop. He's been creating music for himself and for others. So it was kind of my job at that point to step up and do more of Daily Bumps and the YouTube side of things. In turn, it kind of made my channel kind of get pushed to the side, which I was okay with because, again, life was just kind of busy and crazy. But my channel is a really, really important thing to me. It's something that I really have always enjoyed. It's the reason we started YouTube. We started YouTube because I started my channel, and I really enjoy being able to connect with you guys in this way. And so bringing my channel back has always been just like a really important thing, but it was pushed to the side. And Bryan's been encouraging me lately. He's like, you need to do it again. If it's something you love, you need to do it again. And so here I am. All right, let's go to the next question. Okay, this one I couldn't stop laughing at when I read it. It's from Mel223XO, and I'm just gonna say, I already know that you're an OG. She said, are monkeys still for the win? I need to know. Girl, yes. Yes, bleh. Yes, monkeys still always win. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I don't even know how to explain it to you, but I used to always say when I was pregnant with Ollie that monkeys always win. They just win everything. They're the cutest things in the whole wide world. I always even thought Ollie looked like a monkey. So yes, monkeys still will always win in my book. And thanks for always being such a loyal fan. Caitlin Stott said, what has been the biggest change for you since quarantine? I feel like this is such an interesting question because I feel like I could answer this in a lot of different ways. Obviously, the biggest change is that my kids don't really have extracurricular activities anymore. They used to do, you know, swimming and karate and sports, and obviously go to school. And so now they're home all day long, every single day. So that has been like the biggest change, like physical change. But for me, honestly, the biggest change has been, I know this is kind of a weird thing, but like not caring so much about like how I look. I used to always, you know, do my hair every day and do my makeup every day. And quarantine kind of just was like, slow down, it's not a big deal. And I feel like I have completely changed how I perceive myself for some reason. And I think that's really cool. Gabby Afari said, what's your most embarrassing period story? Ugh. Okay, I can't remember if I've already told this story or not. Hopefully I haven't. But one of the most embarrassing period stories is I was on a little like youth conference trip with like friends, and we had traveled. We had flown all the way to Indiana, and I was staying in a hotel room, and I actually really didn't bring any like sleeping clothes. So I asked my friend if I could borrow her shorts. Now, I wasn't like super close to this friend, so it wasn't like the kind of friend where you just are like, hey, by the way, this happened. But believe it or not, I started my period that night and I ruined her shorts, and I even got it on the bed that we were sharing. And it was so embarrassing. I was so mortified. So I was literally probably like 12 or 13 years old. So it's like that age where you're not feeling super confident about yourself. I basically just like got dressed in bed, like didn't want anyone to see, put the covers over the bed so that no one saw, then told them I was too sick to leave. I couldn't go anywhere. So then I made them all leave. I threw the sheets off the bed. And then I called my friend who was nearby, like, and I was just like, I don't feel very good. Can I just come stay with you? Because I don't want to do all the things that the other kids are doing. And I got out of hanging out with anyone that day because I was so mortified. So that is probably my most embarrassing period story. And to this day, I never gave that girl's shorts back. And I feel like I've always felt bad about it. Like every time I saw her at church, like I'd be like, oh my God, I still have her shorts. So yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. Cassie, my sister, asked, is it for realsies this time? And I am taking offense to that. I will admit, I have often said, I'm gonna start my channel up, and then I end up not. And I know a lot of people do it, and it always is like, just do it. Don't tell people that you're gonna do it, just start your channel. So yeah, Cassie, I'm doing it. Hopefully, we'll see. Maudie0120 said, are you going to move from your current house? Ugh, as you guys know, if you watch over on our Daily Moms channel, we have been talking about selling our house forever. We go back and forth on it constantly. We actually did put it up on the market, and it was up for like maybe 2 weeks before quarantine happened, and we were like, all right, well, I guess that's a sign, take it off the market. And then over the past quarantine, we've really become homebodies, and we were like, maybe we don't want to sell. At this point, I'm feeling back to that I want to sell my house. We love our house, we love our home, we love all our animals, but to be honest, it's a lot. It's a lot more than we need. It's a lot to take care of, and it's just not necessary. I feel like we'll be perfectly happy in something that's a little bit smaller, and I think that we'll be happier with not having to feel constant like, oh, we need to get this done or do this or fix that. Just something that would fit our family of 4 a little bit better. All right, Shanna Lars, again, I'm really sorry if I mess up anyone's names, but she asked, are you guys still doing homeschool if school is back in session after the COVID? So far, schools are supposed to be coming back in the fall, but it is a big question for me whether or not I'm gonna put them in full-time, part-time, or just homeschool. I actually would love to know your guys's, like what you guys are planning on doing with your kids. So I'll have, again, on the community tab on my channel, I'll have it open and we can kind of chat over there in the comments. I don't think my comments are on my channel right now. But I'd love to hear what you guys are doing. I feel like, gosh, if they're gonna have to wear like masks all day long and not be allowed to go outside for recess, like that sounds like a really hard day at school, and I really just want it to be a fun experience for them. So I'm kind of thinking if I did it, it would be part-time, because I also really love that they get to have friends and socialize and stuff. So at this point, I'm really not sure. But again, I would love to hear what you guys are planning on doing in the fall. Okay, next question is from RLE2398, and they said, when will you and Bryan do a challenge, Missy versus Bryan? I would love to do that. In fact, I would also love to know what you guys want to see on my channel. I want to do everything. I want to do skits. I want to talk with you guys. I want to do challenges. I want to just do like DIYs. I want to do everything, but let me know what you specifically are hoping to see on this channel. Are Bryan and Missy going to do a versus challenge? Absolutely. We just gotta go bug him and tell him he's gotta go do it. Okay, this is another good one. Tasha G04. Obviously, you love chocolate chip cookies, but do you have another favorite cookie? Absolutely. Honestly, I love all cookies. If it is shaped like a cookie, and especially if it has chocolate in it, that is my weakness. So I think, and I don't even know if this is cheating because I do love chocolate chip cookies, but my second favorite cookie would be chocolate chip cookies. Is that the same thing? Oh, just chocolate is my weakness. Anything chocolatey, so yummy. Okay, another question is from Gigi, 132020. She asked, what is your favorite song that Bryan has made? By the way, I'm such a big fan, take care. Thank you for your question. I would say, God, he's done so many songs, and to be honest, almost all of them are about me. So it's really is hard to pick. But his new one off of his new album, Same Town, it's called Dripping Honeymoon. It is so romantic. He actually wrote it last year on our anniversary. And I remember walking in while they were writing it, and I was like, felt like I was gonna cry. Like they were just like, talking about, they were kind of like all talking about like their love for their spouses and stuff, and they kept looking at me to like write a line, and I get very nervous. I get very like, don't put me on the spot, I'm not good at that. And I actually did end up writing a line. The line is cross my beating heart, I believe. So if you listen to that song, that's the line I wrote. But it's so romantic, and if you guys have not listened to the song, go check it out. I'll have it linked down below. But also his whole album is amazing, and is again the reason why I've been gone for the past year. He's been working so hard on it, and so I've been kind of taking on other projects, and so therefore that album means a lot to honestly both of us. Okay, last question is from Rhyme XO, and she asked, 5 things you can't live without. Number 1, cookies, okay? Cookies are a must in my life. I literally can't function if I don't have cookies. Number 2, air conditioning. That is a little bit, you know, you might not think it's necessary, but when you live in Southern California, absolutely necessary. Number 3, some sort of body of water. So whether I'm by the lake, by my swimming pool, or by the beach, I need to be swimming in water. It's an absolute must. Number 4 would be mascara. I do like to at least have something to kind of look like a little bit more alive. I feel like if I didn't have mascara, I would just look like I'm really sleepy all the time. But the last and final thing is absolutely wine. I cannot not have wine. Wine is just so, it's definitely become a little bit of one of my obsessions. That would be the 5 things I can't live without. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Thank you all to everyone who asked me questions, and for everyone who I answered questions from. Seriously, thank you so much. I absolutely love you guys. I'm excited to be back. I hope you guys are excited too. I hope that in my next video I don't move my hands so much and don't act so nervous. But again, it's been a long time since I've done a video like this, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!